I'm chilling with you like Jack. I Mac, rubber bands on the lack.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Utah Jazz. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Jaren Jackson.
Unfortunately, his block numbers have been going down the last couple seasons. Offensive players seem to have figured out ways to get around him to limit his impact.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Malone is out there with Nurkic. Then there's Bailey. Then it's George. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Then there's Towns. And it's Houston at the 2. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Now here's Malone. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Pass to Towns. Over to the wing. Here's Houston. The three-pointer, no good.
Come on, Allen.
And here's Utah. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. And he banks in the lane.
Nice.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Outside Williams. Nurkic against Towns. The kick out to Williams. Malone sets the pick for Williams. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Bailey misses.
Lots of
Nice
shots
tip,
the defense
nice
felt
tip.
like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And there's Bridges on the assist by Hart.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
George passes to Nurkic. Back to George. Screen by Nurkic. Pass to Bailey. Offline with his 3. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Nets. Inside, Houston. Rebounded by Bailey.
Come on, Allen. You made
That's
that.
terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And in the summer of 2022, Greg, the Utah Jazz traded away their franchise cornerstones, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And that signaled the beginning of their rebuild, but they've overachieved for a couple of seasons now. That ended last year when they really bottomed out.
Towns, no luck.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And at about 6'9", Bailey is good at using that size inside. Looking like a polished vet on that tape.
Here's Houston. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Pass to Kolek. Back to Towns. Shoots over Nurkic. Hits the front of the rim and out. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep.
Damn, I miss Jalen Brunson.
Leads for it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Man, I miss Jalen Brunson, man. I really do, man.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Right side Towns. Hart outside. And Hart throws it down.
Well, you have to appreciate how selfless Towns is. If you get wide open, he'll reward you.
Outside Williams. Malone against Hart. Nurkic setting the pick for Malone. To the paint.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the ball.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D
can contest.
Jazz trail by 4. Outside Williams. Williams sets a screen for Malone. Pass to Bailey. Launches a 3. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
There's no question Bailey can score from anywhere. The defense cannot allow this guy to run free.
Here's Houston. A 3 ball. Good on the triple. Houston's got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Hart. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's George. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hart. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Here's Kolek. Clock at 6. Here's Towns. Plays it up and banks it in.
Nice.
Towns has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, Towns is a great outside shooter, but I prefer it when he goes to work inside.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Collier. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
McBride passes to Shep.
Nice. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. The 9-foot shot. Count that one.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Shamet, that's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Collier. It's rebounded by New York. They are on a phenomenal run right now. 16 consecutive wins.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
And the Jazz with possession here. After New York gets the 3, here's Collier. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Collier's got his 2nd basket of the night. To the inside, Houston. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Sensabaugh. 11 points last game.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Towns, no
Oh,
luck.
come on, Towns.
Here's Sensabaugh. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And so it's the New York Knicks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly.
Nice. Man, I miss Jalen Brunson, man. I do.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
We've got Mikal Bridges, Miles McBride out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Diawara in at the 4. They're the group New York will start the second with. It's stolen. And now the Knicks on the break. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Well, they might think twice before bringing it inside again. Kessler with ferocious interior defense.
Off the inbound pass. And the Knicks miss again.
Oh, come on. He
The
missed an open jump
analytics
shot.
don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
To stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
And so it's New York with it. Following this shot by Jaren Jackson.
Nice.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. So Bridges will go to the free throw line. It's going to go on Isaiah Collier. And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Knicks making a switch here. Kolic's checked in.
Mikal Bridges at the line.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, a big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team. And Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Well, look, Jackson Jr. is a tremendous dunker. You could feel that one from over here.
Pass to Sohan. And it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Collier. 5 points in the game. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Down low. Here's Sohan. No good with the layup.
I got to start going to him,
Suffocating
man. Yo.
defense to keep the layup from falling.
Yeah, I got to start going to him. I got somebody else.
Pass to Sensabaugh. To the middle. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Jackson.
Yes, we know Jackson can nail threes, but at his core, he's a guy who wants the ball around the rim.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Malone's checked in for the Jazz. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at New York. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them.
And right now for the Knicks, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Here's Collier following the score by New York. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
There's Jackson Jr. with that huge catch radius. You can put that pass almost anywhere.
Pass to Houston. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Collier. He has 5. Outside, George.
Ooh,
Here's
nice
Collier. And the 3 ball is good. Collier's got 8 points.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Out to the right wing. Here's Houston. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low. Here's Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by George. And now just a 3-point New York lead.
Well, this is why you get Jackson Jr. the ball inside. He has a good sense for how to capitalize down there.
New York moving it around. And that one drops for him. Diawara's got his first 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Jazz with some changes. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Williams comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Bailey subbed in for Collier. Here's George. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
On defense, baby D.
Outside, Malone. 4 on the shot clock. Williams for 3. Outside for George.
Come on, we gotta get the
Nailed
rebound.
from 3-point land.
You gotta get the
George
rebounds,
has got
man.
his second basket.
Well, this is why George's coaches encourage him to keep shooting from deep, because they know he's only going to get better.
Messed up.
Ripped away. Sohan with the ball. George picks him up. Diawara, the pass to Sohan. Got it. Good job on the low post. And the Knicks lead by 4. And so George will bring it up for Utah. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges. Now here's Williams. Scoreless thus far. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's McBride. No good on the triple.
Oh, come on,
doubt
McBride.
It's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The baseline J. Bailey misses. The Knicks leading by 4. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
And Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any
you can't even make
defender.
layups,
And
McBride?
when
What
you
the
pair that
hell?
with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
And the jam by Karl Malone.
Oh, the D is at fault there. You can't let Malone get that type of position inside.
Inside, Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Kolek after the made shot from Karl Malone. Towns, no luck.
Dan, tough D on him.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Houston, sinks the three-pointer.
Thank you.
Houston's got 14.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Yes, Allen Houston. Thank you, Allen.
Now, Nurkic, 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Collier. He's got 8. Got a hand on it.
High effort defensive play by Sohan. He can be very effective on that end of the floor.
To the inside. And stolen by Williams. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Knicks.
Damn, I
up
miss
3.
Brunson.
Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year contenders. Some great talent coming into the league this year.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning, I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on the diet, but all the things you weren't thinking about when you were in school.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Allen Houston, I'll be losing. I'll be real here. Being honest, man.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Yeah, Allen Houston, yup. Man. Allen Houston, baby.
The Knicks leading by 3. Taking a look at the Jazz. We've got Bailey. Malone is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Williams. And it's George
come on,
in the point
Kyles,
guard
make
position.
that.
Now here's Williams. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Malone. Now Bailey. Picked by Williams. Takes a 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Malone against Hart. Here's Kolek. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 6. Right side Towns. Shoots over Nurkic. It's a big height bounce and goes in. Towns has got the first field goal of the second half for the Knicks. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Bailey with a wide open look, and he's good on the 3 ball. Bailey's got 8 points.
A big reason why Bailey went high in the draft. He's a guy who can score without dominating the ball.
Basket good.
Nice.
George with the ball. He's got 5. Pass to Bailey. George sets a screen for Bailey. Now here's Malone. Nurkic kicks to Malone. Jazz passing it around. The three from George. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
George passes to Malone. Over in the corner, Williams. Kicks it out to Malone. No one near him. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 8.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And he really is the consummate playmaker. Always keeping his head on a swivel. Searching for the open man. Completely unselfish basketball player. New York on D. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Williams. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Kolek. Hasn't made one yet. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, such a strong player. Even the foul can't throw Towns off completely.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal. First team foul. Carl Anthony Towns at the line. One shot.
The free throw drops for Towns.
The #1 pick in the 2015 NBA draft. Towns continues to prove why he's a top big man in this league.
Now, here is George. He's got 5.
Oh, I fell for that.
Gets
Nice.
the bucket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
New York leading by 5. Pass to Hart. Bridges outside. Back to Hart. To the paint. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
And here's George for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Malone at the elbow. Over Hart. Bridges with the board. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York with a 9-point lead. Got that bucket in no time at all. Houston's got 17.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Dancing right back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Utah with the ball, following the score by New York.
Don't jump.
Pass to George, takes the 3. No good on that one. New York leading by 11. Down low, here's Hart. Second chance shot. And they get it back.
We can call this down, Hart, man. You guard
Bridges
by Carmelo,
outside.
man.
6 to shoot.
Carmelo.
Here's Kolek, defended by George. Here's Houston. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz trail by 11. Here's George. That one misses. Bridges with some nice defense.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Towns, no luck.
Come on, Towns.
Utah's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Williams finds Nurkic. Count that one. Nurkic just got it back down to within single digits for Utah.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. Number 1, the Knicks.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
Here's Kolek. He has yet to score. McBride passes to Bridges. And the shot goes in. And the Knicks lead by 11.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 10. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, Jackson Jr. is a versatile scorer, which is what allows him to catch fire like this.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA, much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 7, and they pick up 2. Sensabaugh's got 9 points.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
The 3, Bridges. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Sensabaugh, defended by McBride.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 11. Here's Jackson. And no good that time. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
He showed up in the 3rd quarter, man. He showed up in the 3rd quarter. Karl Anthony Towns showed up. You couldn't let Karl Malone bully you in the paint, man.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. You've got Miles McBride. And it's Kolek in at the point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, that's what you want from George. He's most effective when he's attacking the rim.
Here's Houston. Back to McBride. Pass to Houston. From 13. That one, no good. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Collier. Off target with his 3. To the inside. It's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Jackson. Up and in on the layup.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Houston. Three-pointer.
Them open.
The rebound by the
Oh,
Jazz.
come on, Houston, man. Make that.
Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside for Jackson. And the 3 off target. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. 13 feet away. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's George going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Aggressive slash from the young guard.
George
George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Should be a blowout.
Here's Houston, and another assist for him.
Nice.
Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Both teams deciding to change it up. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Left side, George. Jackson finds Malone. Inside. Banked in off the glass.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
McBride on the wing. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. That's to Malone. Over Hart. On that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Malone.
A go-to shot for Malone. He looks so comfortable and in rhythm from the mid-range.
Here's Houston. To the middle. Here's Huckporty. It's rebounded by Malone.
Make those.
Malone's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jackson passes to Collier. Back to Jackson. Huckporty grabs the rebound. The Knicks leading by 7. And he drives in. Houston's shot's good.
Just attacking the basket there. Houston drives it with such force for the finish.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. George in the post. Defended by McBride. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Jackson with the screen. And George kicks to Malone. Scored that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
What I appreciate about Malone is he just understands his strengths and is incredible at playing to them.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. Then for the Jazz, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Walker Kessler. Williams comes in for Jackson. And Bailey subbed in for Collier. The Knicks leading by 9. Out to the wing. On the wing, Bridges. To the paint. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Malone against Hart. Chalk up 2 there.
Damn.
Malone's got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Now Towns. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Malone, left side, and down it goes.
Damn.
Well, he's been resourceful
Karl Malone,
tonight,
man.
not wasting opportunity.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's Kolek. Here's Towns. Poked away. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. 17-foot shot away.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Bridges trained from outside.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
It's 2 to 4 weeks, man. Now 2 to 4 weeks now, man. Damn, I can't wait to get Brunson back. Man, for real. Bet you I'm gonna run out of luck, man. Bet you I'm gonna run out of luck. I got this game, but eventually, unless it's gonna run out.
Now, here is George. D right on him. Here's Bailey. George sets a screen. Puts it up from 17, and he hits the jumper.
George keeping those eyes alert.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Another possession, another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. 2 points. That one goes.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Knicks.
I think the attitude was very impressive. And another assist for him.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision both to find his teammates and to reach new heights. So Utah ends up going with the new group. The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
Here's Jackson. Now Kessler. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And there's the dunk.
And how do you stop Kessler at his size? He's a load.
That's good from Kessler. What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
From outside, Kessler pulls it down.
We got this, baby.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend
Get
this
through the
sort of
second half.
dominance,
Second half,
particularly
second half
here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
He dominated that third quarter, man. Was it him domination third quarter? Who knows what would have happened? 13 points, 26 bridges. That's what's up, man. For real. Shamit, Subzan, Hawk 40. Golic. Karl Malone, man. He ain't get no help. Karl Malone was dominating, man. Thanks for joining my live. I appreciate it. I'll be live after NBA playoff game.